It all started back in the 90s, and where our chiefs, elders, communities wanted a place for their children to go to high school. Prior to this, all of our students were going into the public school system, and success rates were not that great. So this was one of the dreams of our chiefs, former chiefs, elders, and whatnot, and many have passed on, and this is a result of their dreams. To provide education, high school education for our students, to for language, culture, to connect with their culture, and this is and basically to provide a program to meet the needs of our students. Our school is all applied, so all of our students here that graduate can go directly into college. And when this year we just introduced academic programs, so university. So any students, we got 3 kids that now can go possibly once they complete their academics program, they can go directly into university. Our graduates, our retention rates. Our retention rates have always been high, 80s and 90s. Our credit accumulation rate for every semester has been in the high 80s and 90s. So that, to me, and that's a first example of how we do things and our success rate. And it's all on our teachers. All our teachers come from all over the place. We got some First Nation teachers. We have teachers from Toronto, urban centers, and whatnot. And so far, and our teachers go above and beyond what's called. You know, we have an excellent sports program and cultural programs and language programs. We have an excellent robotics program here.
Mm-hmm.
Our students go down south and compete with other high schools. And last year, I think we won the Judges Award in robotics.
Good.
And technology, we're high in technology here. And anything I can do to promote technology, I'm all for it. And I'm also like to promote our cultural-based programming, our native language program. It's what our communities want, parents want, and it's what students want. We listen to our students and what they want for our school, and sometimes we can accommodate them, and sometimes it takes time. But things have drastically improved over the years, and we can only strive to do our best, and improvements are done yearly. Indigenous education is learning your culture, your history, what your parents, grandparents have been through, learning about residential schools, learning about the land, how to live off the land, and how we did things a long time ago, and bringing in guest speakers with Indigenous knowledge, in which we have lots of elders that come into our school to promote Indigenous knowledge. For example, yesterday we had an elder come in and taught a class about medicines, traditional medicines. And from that response, I got a note passed to me by one of our students saying, hey, we need more of this about traditional medicines. And kids really liked it. And that's resources are plenty in this area. And anything we can do to promote cultural education. We have an outdoor ed program where students go out in the land, they go hunting, and I think every year for the past couple of years we've went moose hunting, and we were successful. And the kids bring back the moose in here, and they cut it up and do everything with the help of elders, and they learn how things were done, hunting practices, and gathering of fruits and berries and stuff like that. How we used to do things a long time ago, and and our kids really like this program, and it's what our communities want, and based on that, and this is one of our successes in our program. We get students from Lac Seul, and our enrollment is always high, well, where it should be. wish we could get more, but it's only somewhere down the line. Hopefully, we'll get some more another building made so we can add more, because we do have a waiting list that students and parents want their kids to be here, and but due to space, we can only accept a limited number. We like to listen to our communities, what they want for their children, and for example, we just had a chiefs meeting and where students spoke up and they wanted an academic program. And we introduced a pilot program through TILO Ontario, which is Technology Enabled Learning Ontario. We're partnering up with the Ministry of Education, WASA, and our school to provide academic programs through, it's a sort of e-learning. And it's a accredited course in academics, and so far we've got 3 students in there, and from what I understand, our students really like it, and hopefully we hope to expand as the year goes by. So we have applied an academic program in Canada just to make the history of First Nations people, non-Native people, to be aware of our history and to make our First Nations vision a reality in non-Native population, so they don't, so they can understand what First Nations people are all about, and our connection to the land, our culture, our language, and how we strive to connect our students, our young students, with the knowledge and to be, successful in a non-Native environment. Resources are out there. You just gotta, every year we're getting people that wants to come and do workshops for our students. It can be healthy relationships, can be addictions, can be health, traditional knowledge, traditional medicines, anything. We invite anybody. In fact, every time we go to meetings, there's always an organization that always wants to come and help our students to promote these lifestyles, healthy lifestyles, and not only healthy lifestyles, wellness, all the 3 aspects: physical, mental, and all 4 categories, and holistically. Things are improving yearly, and we keep adding. For example, I think we got a planning stage here to add another building to our school, use it as for offices for all these outside agencies that want to come in and help our students, and also a medical facility for students, who need that extra, like, who are sick and stuff like that, and I see things are improving. Next year, I think we're finally getting our baseball field, thanks to the Blue Jays Foundation, and we got all this help that's coming in through proposals and whatnot from various Native organizations, NAN, Chiefs of Ontario, National Indian Brotherhood, the province, the Indian Affairs. So things are improving. For example, another thing that we're doing is just we're on the table now is providing a sound studio for our students, because most of our students are very creative, talent. They have talent that we want to tap into, and if you notice online and YouTube, students do create their own musics and their own YouTube videos, and we want to tap into that resource, and have the students be excited about the music that they can create, the YouTube videos and whatnot. So, and it's another form of keeping the students happy, occupied, and not just with sports. Even though we have an excellent sports program here, we're with Norwasa, where we compete with other outside communities like Kenora, Fort Frances, and whatnot, and Red Lake, and we travel volleyball, basketball, and we have an excellent broomball program, we have a baseball program, So we do keep our students happy. It wouldn't be possible with all the extra, of our teachers who go above and beyond, because they're not just teachers; they're also coaches. To deal with mental health issues. They're very accommodating, and they seem to go above and beyond for our students. And that's what makes our program successful. Oh yeah, we're just like any other school. I mean, teachers move on, begrudgingly. Some of them, even though they feel sad about going, but outside, they tend to move on. Even though they don't want to, but circumstances, family, stuff like that.